I know it sounds like a weird thing to start with here, but our hair is pretty integral to who we are. We literally just grow hair. The four main types of categories of hair are small coils, then curls, then wavy, then straight. Hair is a defining mammalian characteristic evolving around 200 to 300,000 years ago from our synapsid ancestors, likely for insulating or sensory purposes, like whiskers, sensing the space around you. Hair follicles originated as invaginations, relying on similar genetic programs to feathers. Hair grows by rapid cell division in the hair bulb, rising and creating keratinized or dead cells. So hair is dead cells who have rapidly divided their cells. So in evolution, things happen by chance. Maybe one of the organisms, our ancestors, happened to have a hair come out. And he loved this hair and he was inspired by this hair and it helped it tell how close it was to the wall. And he went on to reproduce and those babies maybe had two hairs. And eventually the hair and fur began to provide insulation from the cold. Now, when our ancestors, Homo erectus, left the forests, or the forest left them, the forest started receding through natural climate change. They were forced to leave the forest and adopt a much more active hunting-based lifestyle. That's when we started needing our fur less, till it receded off of most of our bodies until it was just on our heads, and in fact growing more on our heads to protect from the UV rays of the sun. Humans probably started removing their own hair about 200,000 years ago for maybe parasites like lice, maybe temperature, cleanliness. 200,000 to 300,000 years ago, I guess that's basically when we became human. Here we are today, spending 5 to 10 minutes a day, 1 to 2 days a year, 2 to 3 months over a lifespan shaving. You've even seen the SNL ad where 92 blades come in for an even closer and closer shave. Hair has been discussed in debates about race and inclusion and discrimination. In 2019, the Crown Act was enacted. It is the first piece of American legislation to protect against discrimination based on race-based hairstyles. There are still cases that disagree whether hair is an unchangeable part of race and what the meaning of protective styles is. The most interesting remnants of fur or hair on humans to me is our eyebrows for communicating emotions, communication, and keep debris out of our eyes. Maybe you need to convey some sort of empathy or understanding or emotion to another person. Emotion basically helps aid information, which is meaning, which is the whole reason that we're creating this human channel, which is to collectively engage in the making of meaning together of evolutionary theory and how to become a better human. Health, happiness, success, longevity, less stress, but also humanizing other people. Dehumanization can be seen in several ways. The most extreme is through violence and abuse. Humanizing each other more would mean the more that we include other people in this defining process of who we are.